good evening. So, tonight I basically just want to have a brief discussion on something that's major going on, that's been going on these past few months with the upcoming election. There, we will see several changes. One of the big changes that's going on is considering universal health care for all. I'm the one who never really took too much entrance into politics, but researching tonight's speech has brought some interest my way. I understand that this is not a debate, simply an opinion, and everyone's entitled to their opinion. I support yours, so please support mine. So, I did do some research, and one of the biggest pushers for this universal care is a senator by the name of Elizabeth Warren. And she is all in for it. So I did do research as far as like the pros and cons. Everything has cons. But sometimes you have to outweigh the good, outweigh the bad. And after doing so, I consider myself a supporter of this, this change that may or may not occur. So, as I mentioned, Senator Elizabeth Warren, she has mentioned in several speeches and interviews and articles that were presented in CNN Politics over the past months that Medicare for all will not cost the middle class one penny more in taxes. Now, I consider myself middle class, like most of us. There are more middle class families in the United States than upper or lower class people. So I think this will benefit us more. And this is the reason why she is targeting us to make this change, because it is something that will benefit us. So Mrs. Warren, she has also came up with 4 big assumptions to support her theory, that in the next 10 years, people will save about $11 trillion spent on premiums, deductibles, and copayments. These assumptions are slashing administration costs, reforming prescription drug costing, reducing payments to hospitals and doctors, and also slowing healthcare spending growth. Basically, this will benefit us again, all by taking home more money. A gentleman by the name of Glackman stated in a CNN article last month, as he quote, she has found a clever way to make middle class income people finance a portion government health insurance without paying a direct tax. And this is how he feels about Warren and her decision on pushing for universal health care. Warren's views is not only to save middle class people, however, also save larger companies money. Her plan is to save these larger companies money over the next 10 years. She quoted about $200 billion. So if I can save money, get great benefits, have decent care for my family, my children, and support a good cause, where people that does have a little bit less than you is able to afford health care. I know it has its cons, and it's like, but what if? But sometimes you have to look at the bigger picture of things. And her plan is to save, not only the smaller fish, but the larger fish. So, again, if this saves me money, and if this is a law that is passed or a bill that is passed, I will definitely support it. It will get my vote. And I understand that everyone doesn't feel the same way, which is totally fine. But, before you make any assumptions on anything, do your homework. Research it. and make your own decision. You know, everyone's vote count. So make sure that you are voting. Make sure that you are supporting what you feel will help you in life. And I do want to thank you for your time tonight.